Hello and welcome back to Spekd. Today I want to show you how I make my banners. So I was trying to come up with a solution for someone has asked me how to make banners, and this is what I do. First of all, I had to figure out what materials to use, and out of all the materials I could use, I found that a simple fruit juice box was the best for the internal part of the banner. I trim it down, making sure to cut out kind of burn marks or damage to the flag of what I want, as this is going to be the core. And make sure you have a bracing across the top so you can attach this to the mast once you're done. But you can use this in 40k or Age of Sigmar. So I'm just checking it over there. Next, I'm going to look to wrap this in foil, and I'm looking to wrap this about 5-6 times in one go in foil. Now what this allowed me to have is a lot of material effect once we start painting it up, so you get like the creases and the details. It's a really great shortcut. Now I've got this idea based from Adam Fox telling me about how to make purity seals, and it was just using a foil, but it didn't have enough rigidity, so that piece of card inside works well. And I'm just moulding now the banner to the shape that I want it to be at the end, of working all those creases and cuts that we put in before, and it's stable so it doesn't move. So next I'm going to put together the mask. It's just a simple mast, a little bit of glue on the tip and a cross beam. That's it. You can make them more complex and it doesn't take any time. A couple of cocktail sticks work, and here I'm using the Gorilla Glue gel, and it's very precise and works extremely well. You see there, I actually adjusted the angle that I wanted it either way. Next I just kind of like test fit the banner to the mast itself, and then when I'm happy with the positioning, I just glue that down, again using the same Gorilla Glue. You can really see that it's starting to take shape quite nicely. Depending upon the kind of mast you want, you could trim off the edges. I just tend to leave a bit of material over the edge just to show that through. You could always add different things to it, you add spikes to it, or whatever you want to add, for whatever effect you're looking for. You already see it has motion. It looks like it's moving, we've just got to paint it now. So simple black, sponge paint and silver, and the masting, just so we've got something for the paint to hold on to. Now don't use your expensive paints on this, cheapest paint possible. Now when you've got this done, it almost looks like a pre-shading when you've done the first layer. You could choose to start painting over it or colour it solid black, either way. Next, I'll go on to base layer. I'm just going for like rack hard flesh shade here, and then I'll start stepping it up lighter towards a whitish colour. So it takes a few attempts, but I don't want to lose the contrast. And it's looking kind of good there. So on this one, I'm just going to add the Death Guard kind of transfer I've got there. You could freehand paint on these. You could pretty much do whatever you want. I put the Death Guard trimmer in there and actually add more Death Guard green. Now a tip that I'll recommend to hold transfers down is just getting some PVA glue, a little touch of water, once it's had a little time to dry and be in position, and just kind of cover it totally, and then thoroughly rinse your brush once you're done. Now once I've done that, this is a little nod to Jonathan here that asked about this when I did the pipes, the plasma pipes. Was talking about the patina on the copper, and I'm considering this as Death Guard. Doesn't matter how old this is, once they get their hands on it, it's totally corrupted anyway. So if that's a copper racing, there's your decay. Thanks for reminding me. So once that's done, check it over again, have a look. And I mean, you should always just keep looking at these as you're making them. Does it look right? And once I'm happy with it, a quick spray just before wash just to seal it. Because if you don't seal it, you're going to get like coffee staying everywhere. Once I've added the wash, and I've kind of done it in the direction that the flag is moving, like leaking from the top, you can leave it as that. It's kind of done. But you know me, I'm not going to leave it so simple. I'm going to make it pop. And what makes me laugh, this is non-toxic green going on a Nurgle flag. And Death Guard flag. Right there you can see I've added the base green and the lighter green on top. And it really stands out. I'm extremely happy with that. It's taken no more than 10 minutes. And here it is. Now that I've created that, I'm definitely going to do more, and I can turn a basic Primaris into a company ancient at 0 cost, and you can do more with it anyway. As you can see here, bit of hand painting there for another chapter, add different things to it. It just stands out. But anyway guys, once again, that was just a quick one. This has been Spekd. I've enjoyed my time, hope you enjoyed yours. PC out.